play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Reports!
Hey there, Wargamers. Josh back to read another Warhammer 40k Bat Rep. Today I got Tim from Burlington.
What's up, guys?
If you're not familiar with the area, Burlington's only what, like 45 minutes to an hour?
About an hour. Yep.
Yeah, so not too far out there.
Not at all.
So who knows? Maybe Tim will be back at some point. Maybe.
Definitely.
We'll see how the game goes. We're going to play... Tim's running his Death Guard today. 2,000 points versus my 2,000 points worth of AdMech. So let's check the armies out, check out the board, and get to the game. We are going to start by looking at 2,000 points worth of Tim's Death Guard. So you were running a battalion detachment, correct?
Yes, correct. So we got six command points. We got Mortarion in here in the back. We got a couple fetid bloat drones. We got our Demon Prince up front with a Malignant Plaguecaster. We've got 3 units of the Death Guard, a couple Rhinos, and a Land Raider for fun.
Nice and simple, 2,000 points worth of Death Guard. Now, if you guys want the in-depth army overview, check out the link below for the pregame show. Next up here is my AdMech. You know what, I'm going to keep that previous clip just for fun. I don't know if you guys saw it, but the wall just fell off. So, my army overview here. I am running a brigade, and I'm going to be running this as the Ryza Forge World. So, first of all, up front, I've got a Tech Priest Dominus as well as a pair of Engine Seers. Behind them, I have 2 separate units of Skitarii Vanguard for troops. Continuing with the troops, I've got 1 unit of Rangers, and then 2 units of Destroyers, 1 unit of Breachers. My elite choices is I've got 2 units of Infiltrators, 1 unit of Electro Priests. Fast Attack, 2 Sidonian Dragoons, as well as an Iron Strider Balistarii. And then for my heavy support, I've got 3 Doom Crawlers. Again, if you guys want the in-depth army overview, check out the link below. This is the board we're playing on today. We are doing the Deadlock mission. So going over the objectives here. Let's see if I can spot them all. We got Objective 3, Objective 4, Objective 6. Moving over this way. I know I'm sitting on, yep, number 2 there. Number 5 there. Number 1 right here. We've got this Spearhead deployment type. Obviously, I finished deploying second, so I will be going second unless I can seize the initiative. But I should probably show you all the deployments first. So I have got a Sidonian Dragoon there. Moving back here, I've got the unit of Rangers as well as the Electro Priests and the first unit of Destroyers. We got my Tech Priest Dominus surrounded by his Doom Crawlers. Got the Breachers up front, and then Vanguard, the Balistarii. Another Engine Seat here, there was one right there. Destroyers, and my last Chicken Walker. As I move across the battlefield, we have got the 1 squad of Plague Marines riding inside of the Raider. That's the Blight Launchers?
Correct.
Okay. The Bloat Drone.
Yep.
Not the Blight Drone or the Plague Drone.
Nope.
Mortarion. The Plaguecaster right there. And then the Rhinos with both of the squads of Plague Marines, as well as the other drone and the Demon Prince. So, like I said, it's going to be Death Guard turn 1, unless I can roll a beard and seize the initiative. Show me that beard. And no, the roll of 2, it's going to go into Death Guard turn 1. Looking at the objectives for the Death Guard, we're going to start off with Secure Objective 3. We are going to have Area Denial. If there's no enemy models within 6 of the center of the battlefield at the end of your turn. Okay. Overwhelming Firepower. You gotta destroy something in the shooting phase. Kingslayer, gotta kill my Warlord. Witch Hunter, gotta kill a Psyker. You can discard that because you can't do it. Alright, that's me no Psychers. Defend Objective 1. Okay. And then defend Objective 4. Objective number 1 is there, so you have to defend that one. Objective number 4 is right here. That's another defend, correct?
Yep.
And then last but not least, secure Objective 3 is right here. Pretty doable. We're going to start off movement with this Rhino. It is going to advance up the board. So you can go and throw the D6 now. How much extra is it getting to go? Extra inch. Off to a great start.
Thank goodness.
And so that moves, what, 13 inches then?
13 total inches.
Zipping up the board. Alright, next up, the Plague Marines inside of this Rhino are going to jump out. Disembarking to there, going to advance them. An extra 2 inches. Now, they got a base 6 or 5 movement?
5.
Okay, so 7 inches up. Complete their move to right there. Next, the Rhino's going to advance up. 12 plus another 5 for a 17-inch move. There you are on objective 4. Demon Prince now going to advance. 8 plus another 1 for a 9-inch move. Taking up residence on the ground floor there. Next up, the Plague Caster's going to move over and jump inside the Land Raider. And the Land Raider is going to take up off the board. So it's going to rumble up its 10 inches and go ahead and grab that's objective number 1 that you have to defend. Bloat Drone here is going to advance 10 plus another 1 for an 11-inch move. Zip it up behind the Land Raider. Next one going to do the exact same thing. An extra 2 inches, so he gets a 12-inch move. His advance was twice as good as the last one. Mortarion up last, not going to advance. Just going to go flap flap up the board. I need to deal with him. That is it for the movement phase, moving up aggressively. Next up, you have 2 Psykers left on the board, the Demon Prince and Mortarion. Mortarion's going to start Putrescent Vitality. He's going to cast it on himself.
He's going to cast it on himself, and it's a casting value of 6.
Alright. With a 7, he definitely gets it. So he's +1 strength and toughness.
Correct.
Next up is Miasma with Pestilence. He's going to cast it on who?
He's going to cast it on himself, and it's going to be -1 to hit.
Kind of nasty. Okay. Throw in 2d6. You're looking for a 6, and you're definitely going to get it with a 10.
Perfect.
So he's +1 strength, +1 toughness, and -1 to hit him. That is the end of the Psychic phase, so we got to get ready for the Shooting phase. I don't think there's going to be much in your army other than that big mean Land Raider. Shooting time with the Land Raider, both the twin las cannons are going to put shots into the Iron Strider, and then everything else is shooting into this Vanguard squad here.
Correct.
Okay, what do you want to start with?
We'll start with the las cannons.
2 twin las cannons, so you're going to have 4 shots here, hitting the Iron Strider on 3s. Oh, jeez.
We'll take it.
You got all those ones out early. Now, strength 9 versus my toughness of 6, you're going to wound me on 3s.
3s it is.
3 wounding hits, pretty scary. Now, -3 to my save, so I'm just going to my 6-up invuln here. Come on, little fella, live. Live, beards. Woo! That's 2 beards so far. You are going to throw d6 damage, though. For 1. Do you want to command point that?
We'll command point it.
Okay, so you're down to 5 command points, and Survey says it's 3 damage instead, so he's down to 3 wounds left.
Perfect.
We're going to do Havoc Launcher now, d6 shots into the unit of Vanguard for 4 shots. Those shots are hitting on the regular bliss skill of 3 up, right?
Correct.
Yeah, nothing special there. 3 hits. And what's the strength of it?
Strength 5.
Okay, you're going to wound me on 3s, because I'm only toughness 3.
And that's -1 to save.
Nasty. -1 to the save puts my 4 up to a 5 up on them. And no such luck. I'm going to lose 3 models off the hop there. Combi Bolter now. It's going to get 2 shots hitting on 3s. Okay, so you've got 1 hit. You're going to wound me on a 3. And fails to wound. Now the Twin Heavy Bolter, which might be the doom of these guys, hitting on... Yeah, that all hits. You're going to wound me on 3s. All but 1 wound, so that's 5 saves I'm going to have to make of 5 up. Ready for all the beards? 5 up saves? No, not quite. That is them gone. First blood to you, sir.
Thank you very much.
That is the end of the turn. Not great, but you pulled some good cards, so let's see what you score point-wise. Overwhelming firepower for sure, you killed a unit, and that goes along with your first blood. And then you also have area denial for D3. That's worth 3 points, off to a heavy lead. Now, somebody said something about not being able to score this on turn 1. I can't find anything on it. It's score 1 victory point if there's no enemy models within 6 of the center of the battlefield at the end of your turn. If there's no enemy models within 12 of the battlefield, you get D3. So as far as I can see, I can't find an FAQ or anything else. You just get the points, sir.
Thank you.
The other one is you have secure objective 3. So you are looking at a pretty heavy, that's 3, 4, 5, 6 cards off the bat. When I say cards, I mean points. Now, do you want to... You can discard anything if you want.
I'm going to discard Kingslayer because I don't think I'm going to get that.
Fair enough.
So I'm up to 6 total points.
6 total points as we get ready to go on to AdMech turn 1. I got a lot I got to make up for here. Time to see the objectives for AdMech turn 1. I'm going to have Kingslayer. I got to kill Mortarion. Joke's on you, I need to kill him anyways to win this game. Secure objective 1. Okay. I have Master the Warp. Can't get that because I don't have any Psychers. So instead it's going to be defend objective 1. That's an important objective for me. Secure objective 4. No prisoners. And advance. Oh, I'm not getting that one. You know, I feel pretty good about getting objective 1 if there wasn't a Land Raider and a Mortarion right there. Start of the turn, let's take this Iron Strider. He will, sorry, not Iron Strider, this is a Dragoon. He's going to advance up the board. 10 plus another 6 for a 16-inch move. Ending him up right there. Move to this side of the board. This Dragoon's going to be coming out to say hello to that Rhino, hopefully. Bringing him right to there. I think next up the unit of Skitarii Vanguard are going to... I need them up the board. They will go ahead and advance. So they're going to go 6 plus another 3 for a 9-inch move total. Ending up right there. Maybe... No, Mortarion's scary. I want to advance up the board a little bit, but I also don't want to get killed by Mortarion. He's able to lock down a lot of my army. So I think everybody else is going to kind of stay put for now and place their faith in the firepower of my list. Here we're going to go healing D3 on the Iron Strider. How much? Okay, for 3. Just like you didn't even shoot him. Okay, I got to figure out, do I want infiltrators dropping in now too? I think I'm going to hold off till a little bit later in the game. I might need them getting into your back lines. Well, let's just get down to the nitty-gritty here. We're going to dial up shots with this Doomcrawler here, and he's putting them right into that Land Raider. Start off with D3 shots. He's going to get 3. Those 3 shots into the Land Raider, I'm going to hit you on 3s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Okay, so we got 3 hits total. Strength 10 versus your toughness 8, so I'm wounding on 3s. 3 wounding hits. You have a 6-up save. 1, 1, and a 3. You want a command point to any of those?
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I didn't think it was worth it. How many wounds does Land Raider have?
I believe he has 17.
Okay. 16 wounds I gotta chew through here. And what we are going to get is, that is 10, and then the 1 counts as a 3 anyways because of it being a neutron laser. So there is 13 damage. Not a bad start. I'm going to move back here, and we are going to fire plasma at you. So plasma cannons, I'm not going to overcharge because I'm not super worried about it yet. Oh no, I'm going to win on 5s. Oh, I got a stratagem for this though. I will use the command point of Plasma Specialist. So, the Plasma Culverins are about to shoot over at you. They are going to get +1 to wound as well as +1 damage. And that costs me 1 whole command point. D6 shots per model over into that Land Raider. I pre-measured it up and they are all just barely in range. How many shots am I going to generate? 4. No, I don't need to command point that yet. I'll take the 4 shots. And so, I'm going to be hitting you on 4s. I am close enough. Oh, well, I got the Canticle up to reroll 1s anyways. So, show me 4s to hit. No hit so far, but rerolling 1s. Still a miss. Oh, Plasma Cannons, why do you do this to me? Next up here, Torsion Cannons putting shots up in DM. I'm looking for 4s to hit with these, and rerolling 1s again. Come on, boys. Okay, 2 hits. Pretty nice. They are strength 8, so I'm going to be wounding you on 4s. 1 wounding hit with a -4 to your save. You're on that 6-up save again. And with a 5, you're not going to get it. No command point. It's D6 damage. 2. I'm going to use that command point to reroll it. Might as well. I got a ton of them. There it is. Enough damage to kill you off. Throw me a d6. Do you explode? You do not. Disembarking everybody there. You gotta throw 6 dice, and any rolls a 1 means you're losing a model.
So we'll do the Malignant Plaguecaster
No, you
first.
roll the
Oh,
you
just
roll the for
them all
everybody in
once?
there. Yep. And no 1, so everybody is safe. But it's a Land Raider dead at least. Alright, you're hiding, so I won't stop that objective 1 thing from happening, but I killed the Land Raider. Get your long range firepower at least. No time to sit back and celebrate here. Let's continue shooting. Yeah, you got your guys pretty well hidden, so I can't stop that objective 1 from happening, but I should be able to stop objective 4, because we're going to take this unit of plasma and put shots over into you as well, that rhino. It will be 3d6 shots into that rhino. I'm not going to overcharge, because I don't think I really need to yet. Whoo! Okay, 13 shots. In retrospect, I'm rerolling 1s. Maybe I should have overcharged, but I guess it's that many shots per guy. That'd be a pain to resolve. Okay, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. So a solid amount of hits. I got 2 rerolls here I'm going to have to make. Okay, get 1 hit out of it. Perfectly average. These are all strength 7 versus toughness 7, so I'm looking for 4s to wound you. Good roll. We are looking at a grand total of 6 wounding hits. -3, so you're on a 6-up save. Saving 1, but going to take 5 damage. You're down to 5 wounds remaining. Next up, let's go ahead. We're going to take the neutron laser, and he's going to put shots over into your rhino. So he gets to dial up D3 shots for 2 shots this time. He's still hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s against the rhino. Re-roll is miss. Still a miss. And now I am looking for a 3 to wound. It does wound. No save because of -4, d6 damage. There's 4, so he's at 1 wound remaining. And now for the stubber going into you. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s still. So we got a grand total of 3 hits. Strength 4, so I'm going to wound you on 5s. 2 wounding hits. You got 2 3-up saves to make, sir. Fail 1.
I'll come in.
Get a command point, re-roll that. And he's safe. Next up, let's have the Dune Crawler here put all the shots over into your bloat drone. He does have fly, right?
Yes.
So we get that sweet, sweet +1 to hit.
Ooh, very nice.
Start off with the missile launcher component. I'm going to hit on 2, re-rolling 1. That does hit. Strength 7 versus your toughness of 7, so 4 to wound. It does wound. -3 to your save, so you go to your 5-up demon save. And you make it. Let's go over to the Gatling rocket launcher at you now. These are going to hit you on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Okay, still a miss. I got 4 hits total there. I'm wounding on 5s. Nice, 2 wounding hits. -2 to your save, so you're on that 5-up no matter what. Alright, and then he is resilient. They're only 1 damage apiece.
Okay.
So he gets 2 5-ups to ignore the damage. Doesn't make either of them. He is down to...
We'll put 2 on him. I'll check how many wounds he
I think
has.
there are 8 wounds. Scratch that, he's got 8 wounds left. 10 wounds, yeah. I played against these things not that long ago. I should remember that. Let's see if the autocannon gets some work done. Hitting you on 2s. Everything hits. Strength 7, so I'm going to wound you on 4s. 4 wounding hits. Hot dice today. -1 to your save, so you're on a 4-up save. Okay, you're going to fail 3s, so that's 6 damage total you're going to have to try to ignore. And on 5-ups.
Oh,
Not a 1.
Down to 2.
Whew, pretty good. I do have 2 Scutarii that can see your Plague Marines that had jumped out of the Land Raider there, so let's put shots in. 3 shots apiece. Hitting normally on 3s, but it's going to be on 4s because I did advance with them. Still re-rolling 1s. Maybe it'll turn into a hit. Oh, who cares? I didn't need them to do anything anyways. Let's take that Iron Strider. He's going to put shots over into the bloat drone. Do I use the Doctrine to give him bonuses to hit? Maybe I do.
Re-rolling 1s.
Yeah, I really want him to hit, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Doctrine on him. I know I could have moved him around a little bit, but I assumed he was going to be shooting at something different. So he will put shots over into the bloat drone, and I'm going to spend the command point to give him, well, +2 to hit, but he'll still be hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Twin Cognis Las Cannon. See if I can get you. Below drone, that's 2 hits. Didn't even need it. You are T7, so I'm going to wound you on 3. That's 1 wounding hit. You get your 5 up. No. D6 damage. For 6 damage that you're going to try to ignore on the big bad 5s.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Made a couple, but not enough.
Down he goes. Now he does blow up on a roll of 4, I believe.
Yes, he does.
So he does blow up. I think it's a mortal wound to stuff around him.
That's deep.
That's enough to hit everything around here. So you want to start with the caster, ignoring on a 5. He ignores the mortal wound. The Mortarion, what's he ignore on?
5 as well.
Yeah, okay. I thought he would have been better. And then the squad down here, ignoring on a 5. No, I got one of them. And the blow drone's gone. I do believe that is the end of my shooting. Let's go over to charges. I'm going to be charging the crawler, or sorry, the strider into your rhino there. So you get some combi bolters.
Combi bolters looking for 6s.
8 dice you're getting to throw because I'm nice and close, and you get 2 combi bolters. Was 1. You are going to wound me on a 5. And fails to wound. Let's see if I can make my charge. Charge distance would be 5 inches. Let's see if that's enough. I might be within 6. That was plenty. Go get him, buddy. Moving into there, I'm going to use the... Actually, we'll use his pile-in move to go right on top of the objective.
Okay.
Doesn't make a difference, but that's fine. I'm going to use the Doctrine as well, spend a command point to give him +1 to hit. So now he hits on 2s, and 5s count as 3 hits rather than 1.
Okay, so 5 plus is 3 hits.
Yes. Why you gotta roll that bad? I'm gonna spend a command point to re-roll one of those. This wasn't a guaranteed thing, but it should have been a pretty good thing. Come on, hit. No! Oh, that's why I don't like these guys. That's not statistical. At least I will stop you from defending it because we'll have equal amounts of guys on it. But yeah, not great.
Oh,
The tank gets... It's 3 attacks, isn't it, when it's still full?
No, because it's not full. It's got 1 wound.
Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah, why am I saying when it's still full? Because I didn't do anything to it. And how did you charge and miss it? I threw 4 dice and rolled 4 1s. Okay, throw a...
We'll take the 1 still. It doesn't. I know.
Yeah, you threw it off camera.
Yeah.
And
Just film.
It was a miss. That's okay. That is the end of my turn. Let's see if I scored some points. Over here, looking at some objectives for me. I didn't get anywhere. Yeah, I didn't secure objective 4 because I'm standing on it right now. I'm going to hold on to that one, obviously. The one I'm going to pitch is advance. Now, I did score no prisoners. I didn't manage to kill 3 things, even though I thought it was almost a guaranteed thing. So that's only worth a single point. So I got to get that objective 4 and then get over to objective 1 to get some points racked up here. At the end of my turn, you are going to go ahead and get defend objective 1 for another 2 points, though. Brings you up to 8 points now as we get ready to go on to Death Guard. Turn 2. Top of the turn, get to draw some cards. You are going to have to advance. Get out of your deployment zone. Secure objective 6, but that's a special Death Guard one. We'll come back to that one in a minute. Secure objective 2, again, that's a special Death Guard one. And secure objective 5. Objective 5 right here in my lines can be tough for you to get. These 2 objectives here, we are going to have discussing devotions. So you're going to have to keep a tally of the number of successful disgusting resilient rolls you make in each turn. Score 1 if you make at least 7. And then the other one here is Death Begets Life. You keep a tally of the number of enemy mauls you kill in each of your turns. Score 1 victory point if you killed at least 7 mauls in this turn, and 1 additional for every 7 after that. Over here on my turn, I'm going to go ahead and activate the canticle Chant of the Remorseless Fist. I reroll hit rolls of 1 in the combat phase, because I can't have that happen again here. Movement will start. All of the Plague Marines here are going to walk over and jump inside that Rhino. Rhino's then going to move its 12, just heading up right over there, getting out of your deployment zone. The Rhino up next is going to move. Now his movement's down to, what is it, 6 when he's that damaged?
I'll think.
Scratch that. With 1 wound left, you got movement of 3. So you can fall back out of combat, but you've got to make sure that you're not within an inch of me.
I'm going to advance with him on this.
Opting just to kind of move back, getting out of the way there. Just moving over there so Mortarion has some room. I assume Mortarion's flapping over next?
He certainly is.
Uh-oh. The drone going to float his way over this way, going to advance. So 10 plus another 1 for an 11-inch move. Totally worth it. Well, he's got auto-hitting assault guns, right? So I guess it doesn't matter.
Exactly. He's going to advance.
Demon Prince will advance, just trying to get up behind Mortarion there. An extra 6 inches, he's going 14. Pretty speedy fast. Making sure that he is out of that deployment zone. He's good there. Next up, the squad of Plague Marines here. Just going to reposition a little bit. They don't need to move much for what you're planning. The Plaguecaster actually opting, he's going to climb up on top, grab himself some cover, and get in range for some schmiting. That is movement done for the Death Guard. We're going to go over to your Psychic now. We're going to start with a Smite here, because that's the easiest thing to resolve. Wait for that 5, you get it. D3 mortal wounds to me. For 1. Actually, opting to go back, use a command point reroll. Okay, gets it up to 2 damage. So he's at 4 wounds remaining then. Next up, Demon Prince here, going to go for a Smite. Obviously going on to the Dragoon, because it's closest. You get it. D3 damage. For 3, brings him down to 3 wounds remaining. Next up, Mortarion's going to cast Miasma of Pestilence on himself. He's going to get it with a 7. So he's at -1 to hit. And then what's the second power going to be?
Putrescent Vitality.
Okay, so that's boosting his stats again. And he's going to get it with a 7. I don't like all the 7s. Shooting now. We're going to start with 2 Blight Launchers over into my Dragoon here. Hitting on 3s, but hitting on 4s now because of the -1 to hit. Going to get 2 hits. Help him with 1. What's the strength of this?
So this is Strength 6.
Strength 6, you're going to wound me on 4. 2 wounding hits. What's the AP penalty?
The AP on that one is -2.
Okay, -2 puts me to a 5-up. Pass 1, fail 1.
D3 damage.
I'm trying to think. Do I want to command point? I'm going to command point reroll it. Beards! He's safe. Plasma gun next. 1 shot. Misses on a 1. And then you get a single bolter there?
Single bolt gun, yeah.
Okay. Hitting on 3. That does hit. Wound me on a 5. It wounds. 3-up save. And he's safe. He's okay. The Rhino that didn't fall back is going to shoot over into the Vanguard. So you got 4 shots total with combi bolters here. Hitting on 3s. Okay, you got 1 miss. And you're going to wound me on 3s. Okay, so that's 2 wounding hits. Looking for 4-up armor. Pass 1, fail 1. 1 guy goes down. We'll kill him off. Mortarion is going to fire the Lantern. He can hit the squad here, so it's what, D3 shots?
So it's 1 shot, hits on 2s.
Okay.
And does D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Hitting on 2.
It hits.
Strength 8, so it's going to wound on a 2.
Yes, sir.
And we get that with a 3.
And how many more D3 mortal wounds you said?
So it's -3 to your save.
Okay, so I get a 6-up. Now you can only hit 1 because it's the closest model to the target unit. But I get a 6-up save. And I fail it with a 5. So 1 guy just goes and gets smoked, so we'll kill him off. That is the shooting phase. So we're going to go over to the charge phase. Mortarion's going to declare the charge first.
Correct.
2d6 charge. That's an 11-inch charge. I think he's in. 11-inch charge, putting him over to that side, opening up space for the Demon Prince to charge in. And with a roll of 3, yeah, he's not making it in. You good command point.
I think I'll pass. It's okay.
Alrighty, so first things first. At the start of the fight phase, you need to roll. What's the name of the ability?
So it's called Host of Plagues, and any enemy unit that is within 7 inches of Mortarion at the start of the fight sub-phase, I roll a dice for them and consult the chart. So
Okay.
at full health, it's a 4+, and he will suffer D3 mortal wounds if it's successful.
Uh-oh.
And it is.
It is. So just D3 mortal wounds to me?
And we kill him, because he's only got 3 left.
Is it 3 or D3 more than
Oh,
once?
D3. That
Okay.
was the D3. Because
That was the roll. We're looking at each other
Wait a
like
minute,
there's
wait,
something
what?
going on.
Who's ahead? Who's behind? Okay.
Okay, so the roll of the 6 was to see if the ability works, and now
Correct.
you're going to roll D3 damage.
Yes.
Okay, so throw me another D6.
Sorry about that.
No, don't be sorry. One. You can command point it.
Nah, we'll let you have it, my friend.
He's at 2 now. Mortarion swinging it now, hitting on 2s, rerolling misses. Okay, so we hit all 6 times. Now, I'm down to toughness 5. You're at strength 9.
So he's strength 9, but I think you add the multiplier after, so he would be strength 17 total.
Yeah, that makes sense. Strength enough to wound me on 2s. That's all we gotta worry about.
And he rerolls misses.
Sure he does.
6 wounds. All
I could totally make enough 6-ups here.
for sure.
Ready for it? Beards! Not 1!
Did you even get a 4+?
No, I didn't get a single 4+ there. Well, I think he's dead. He does blow up on a roll of 6. Nope. Doesn't even have the dignity to die.
That would have been not even a good roll.
Yeah, but it would have been enough damage to kill him, no problem anyways.
Sure.
Okay, so he's dead.
Beauty.
You can make a 3-inch consolidate, but you gotta go closer to these guys. He's just gonna kind of come over and tuck in a little bit. Yeah. Uh-oh. And unless I'm mistaken, I think that is the end of your turn, sir.
Correct it is.
Let's see what you score for points. Alright, so looking at the objectives here, you didn't kill 7 models, you didn't make 7 resiliences, so you don't get either of these ones. You do get advance for being out of your deployment zone, and then you don't have defend objective 4 or secure objective 5. You could discard one if you want. Probably secure objective 5, because I don't think you're going to get that one. Yeah, I'm going to pitch secure objective 5. Probably not getting that one anytime soon. And if you are, you probably wiped my army.
Yes, fair enough.
So, one more point, and you're up to what, 9 now?
Should be 9.
Uh-oh. Let's go on to AdMech turn 2. See if I can get more than 1 point this turn. Over here, I only get to generate 1 objective, and it will be defend objective 6. Which is right back here. Gonna bring me over to movement now. I really need to make up some lost ground, so we're gonna start off by having this Dragoon come up over this way towards your Plague Marines. I'm moving him right there. This happy little squad is going to advance up the board. So they're gonna move... Oh no, I owe you a morale test over here. So their leadership 7, they lost 2. So on a 6, somebody would have fled. Okay, they're fine. Everything comes out in the wash. Now they're going to advance up the board. An extra 2 inches. Now this big blob, I don't think I'm going to advance anything. And if I do, I'll show you guys. I need to figure out how to move it in such a way that Mortarion doesn't kill it all. So I'm going to move stuff and I will be back. So far for movement here, we've got the Breachers have moved up. And the Destroyers have moved over. Next, we're going to do the units. Qatari Rangers will advance an extra 6 inches. Okay, and I got to spread out here. Ending up with a spread like so. Next, I think these guys are going to have to move over a little bit. There are a couple windows, so I might be able to get some shots of Mortarion. I think. I'm going to move this Doomcrawler over this way. Next, Machine Man will come back here. Followed, the Engine Seer is going to come over this way. Allows me to take this Doomcrawler and move him to there. And this Doomcrawler will just tuck in onto Objective 2. Like so. And the Priests are going to go ahead and do an advance. 6 plus another 1 for a 7-inch move. This should be the final movement, the spread for my forces. Get back on the board, you. The idea is I'm trying to make it difficult for Mortarion to land somewhere and kill multiple units in a go or keep me tied up too bad. At the end of the movement, I will bring in... I think I'm going to bring in both of my units of infiltrators. I'm kind of on the ropes a bit here. Opting to show up here and here. The idea is that maybe they can make their way over towards Objective 1. And that here, they're going to defend objective 6. That will bring us right over to shooting. I gotta see what everything can see. Start with the unit of infiltrators, putting their stub carbines into the unit of plague marines there. I'm gonna hit you on 3s. Solid shooting to get started. Never mind, it's about average. I'm looking now to wound you on 5s, because it's only strength 4 shooting. Make it take 4 saves. Those are just your regular 3-up saves, no penalties to AP or anything here. Pass them all with 5s and 6s.
Wow.
Okie dokie. I think I will opt to spend the command point. He's going to throw the twin las cannon over into the undamaged rhino. So I'm going to be hitting you on 2s. Come on, shoot the rhino. Show me 2s. Okay, that's 2 hits against the undamaged rhino. I'm going to be wounding you on 3s. I will, spend a command point and reroll this. That's 2 wounding hits. You get 6-up saves on the rhino there. No, failing both. How much damage from the 2 las cannons? Only 5, so you got 5 wounds remaining on them. Next up, we're going to go 3 torsion cannons into... what the hey, let's get greedy. We'll do it into the undamaged rhino. The less damaged rhino. Okay, I'm going to hit you on 4s with these. Okay, 2 hits, pretty good. Strength 8, so I'm going to be wounding you on 3s. Double 1s, not good. Not good at all. Vanguard Rangers putting shots over there into you. Hitting on 4s because I did advance. You got a solid amount of hits. Wounding on 5, 6s cause 2 damage. Okay, so there's only 1 wounding hit out of the bunch. You do get your full 3-up save. Oh, they're fine. As much as I hate to do it because it's a little bit of overkill, this neutron laser is going to try to kill the wounded rhino because I want him dead. Yeah, I don't know. Tim's pointing to the fact, like, we already did check. He can see through the windows. He can't see Mortarion. But, I mean, it's a rhino and I want it dead. So I'm worried about you coming back over this way at those guys. Yeah, let's shoot the rhino. Alright, so neutron laser going over there. I mean, the other crawler can see Mortarion too, so that's okay. Neutron laser, D3 shots. So he's going to get 3 shots. The rhino's so dead. He's so embarrassing, he's going to die so hard. Okay, hitting on 3s, rolling 1s because I'm close enough to the tech priest. 2 beards. Wounding on 3s. 1 wounding hit. No save. It's -4, so it's just enough to kill you. Throw a d6 for me, see if you blow up. No, you don't, but get off the board, annoying rhino. Let's do the other Doom Crawler, putting shots over into Mortarion. We're going to start off with the missile launcher at him. I'm going to hit him on 2, rerolling 1s because of the tech priest. Oh yeah, -1 to hit him too. Well, the 4 is still good. We're A-okay there. He's toughness what right now? 8?
Toughness 8.
Okay, so I'm going to wound him on 5 with this. And a 1 is not enough. The Gatling rocket launcher at Mortarion. Hitting again on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Still a miss. I'm going to wound him. Same thing on 5s. 2 wounding hits. 4-up invuln save. Failing both. And then resilient on 5s, right?
5s. How much damage?
They're just 1 each.
1 each.
Take that. He's down to like, what, 17 wounds?
17 left.
Now the autocannons into him, same thing. Show me 3s to hit. No rerolling of those 2s. I'm going to wound you on 5s. No wounding hits either. That's about what I expected anyways. Glad to get a little bit of damage on him. 2 plasma cannons, going to use the same window to shooting through at Mortarion. Do I want to use the...
Maybe you could use the stratagem.
I use the stratagem. I think it's probably worth it at this point. And do I...
Overcharge them?
Oh, but I don't reroll 1s anymore. Yeah, with d6 shots, I'm not going to risk that. But I will spend 2 points to use the stratagem for Ryza. So it's +1 to wound and +1 damage. Alrighty there. Yeah, there's only 1 command point to do that. So 2d6 shots with plasma culverins. And it's going to be a grand total of 6. Hitting you on 5s now because of the penalty to hit. So still got 3 hits. Yeah, see, it's not worth overcharging with these things. Now I'm strength 7. So I'm wounding you on 5s, then +1 to wound, so I'm wounding you on 4s with these. Bunch of 3s. That is all of the shooting I'm capable of doing right now. So we're going to move over to declaring some charges. I'm going to start off with charging my... Yeah, the Dragoon's going to go for it into your squad of Plague Marines. Starting off with 2 Blight Launchers on 6s. Ooh, 1 hits. These are strength 6. Okay, wounding me on a 4.
Nothing.
Fails to wound. And then, what do we got?
We'll do our 2 bolters, or our plasma from here.
Okay.
Nothing. And then we'll have 1 bolter shot from the back.
Sounds good.
Nothing. Come on in.
Gotta spike the dice fairly high, but let's see what I get. 5's not going to be enough, but I will use a command point probably to reroll. Alright, so I'm going to reroll the 2. It's going to reroll to a 5 to make it into combat. But the 1 in 3 chance, let's go for it. No, not quite. Just shy of making it in. And I think that's the only charge worth declaring. I could declare here, but then the prince could heroically intervene, and that would just be bad news for my guys. So I'm going to hold off the charge there. Not a fantastic turn for me, but hopefully I'm set up for next turn. So we are going to get ready for Death Guard turn 3 as soon as I check my objectives. I will have to go ahead and say that I will pitch secure objective 4. You got too much going on over there, and I won't be able to have that next turn anyways. Over here to the Death Guard side of the board, you got defend objective 5.
Oh dear.
Good, come and take it.
On my way.
I gotta do my canticle here. I'm not even sure what I want. And instead of stressing out and trying to figure it out, I'm gonna let the dice decide. I'm gonna go for canticle number 2, which is, I believe, Litany of the Electromancer, which is probably the only one that's completely useless right now. So I'm gonna take the reroll for my Warlord. Yep, Litany is the useless one, so let's go for the reroll with the command trait. To 1, okay. So that is Incantation of the Iron Soul. I get to reroll failed morale tests. Movement, we'll start off with the Playcaster jumping down off of his rock and moving over a little bit. Saying hello. Plague Marines are going to hide behind that rock even more so I can't see them. Alrighty, just measuring up a couple things. Another thing for housekeeping here to make note of, guys, is the fact that this being turn 3, the cost of any stratagem is double the amount of command points it would normally be. So things have gotten very expensive.
I intended to run him, but didn't say.
Oh, just go ahead and roll it then, yeah. That's fine. So it goes an extra 2. The drone here going to advance, going back after my Scutarii. Goes an extra 2 inches for what, 12-inch move?
10-inch move, so he's going to be moving 12 total. And I pre-measured, I'm exactly 9 inches away.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Rhino going to move up here to grab objective 4. Now you got to defend objective 4, right?
Yes, so it's got to be a whole nother turn.
Gotcha. Mortarion next. He's going to flap over this way and trying to find a position that he's more than an inch away. That is it for the movement over to the psychic phase. We're going to start here. Mortarion, what's he going to cast?
He's going to start with Putrescent Vitality.
Okay. Boosting himself up on a 6. Double 1s!
I'm going to have to use my final command point because I don't...
Yep.
I've got 3 left, but this one counts.
Does it cost you 2?
Okay.
Okay, so you don't perils, but you don't get the spell either.
Bingo. So he's not +1 strength and toughness, but that's okay. And we'll do... The next one we're going to do is -1 to hit.
Okay.
Putrescent Vitality or something like that.
Another 3.
So he is not
the winds are changing, my friend.
Things are happening. Things are happening.
Now, the reroll costs you 2 command points. You have 1 left technically, but you're not going to be able to spend it on anything because there's nothing worth half a command point.
Exactly.
Going to go for Curse of the Leper here onto the unit of Infiltrators, casting on a 7. Not getting it with a 3 again.
3 again, too.
Okay.
No spells allowed. We'll come over here and do a smite next on our Malignant Plague Casters.
Okay.
I'll be targeting the Dragoon.
Sounds good.
Looking for that 5. And we get it with an 8.
You get it. Now, you cause a mortal wound just because you cast a spell and rolled over 7.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Now let me just check to make sure I don't need an actual 7.
I think it's over 7, but yeah, worth checking. Yes, just 7 or more, and I'm definitely within range to take that damage. So now it's going to be D3 mortal wounds. You could actually kill him. No, he's down to 1. Okay. Gonna go for Plague Wind next. You're actually gonna cast it over on the unit of Scutarii Vanguard.
Correct. All right. Now we get the perils.
There's the perils. Okay. So the spell doesn't work, and you take D3 mortal wound, sir. 1 mortal wound. So he's down to, I assume, 3
I think he's
left?
got 3 or 4.
That is it for the psychic phase. We're gonna go over to shooting phase. He targets a unit within 18, but he gets to draw a line. So that will get all sorts of stuff.
So we'll target this guy here, this unit.
Yep.
And that should allow me to get that guy, that guy, that guy, and that guy.
Makes sense. Hitting on a 2. He hits. Now, do you get a roll for each separate unit here, or is
Let's
it just
check them
1 hit roll? Now, the front unit there, you're going to wound me on a 3. Or actually, yeah, the 6 will do it anyways. I was going to say, you're giving me a penalty to my toughness, but that definitely does wound. And it's AP minus 3. So I am stuck looking for that 6-up invuln. Beard! Beards! No, the beard didn't save me. How much damage is it?
3 damage.
Just straight 3, I will kill off him over here. The unit of rangers behind there. Okay, that definitely wounds. Same thing, I'm looking for that 6. Come on. Beard? No. You're going to kill a guy off, and it will be... gotta be careful where I pull from. Him right here. Next is the engines here, because he was under the beam. Wounding me on a 2 still. It definitely does wound. I think he's got a 5-up invuln on him. It's not a 3-up. So just 3 damage, right? Brings him down to 1 wound left.
So then these guys final.
Yep, back there. Wounding on 3. There's a 2. Alright. Pretty good shot for 1 pistol.
I'll say.
2d6 auto hits here from the drone into my happy little unit. That's going to be 9 automatic hits. Now, is this a strength 5 or strength 6?
Strength 6 because he's unwounded.
Ooh, you're going to wound me on 2s. That's 9 there on 2s. Now, being a plague weapon, you get a reroll on it, right?
Correct.
Okay, it's still a fail.
We got 8.
With a -1 to my save, I'm looking for 5-ups here. Okay, so I'm going to pass 2, but I will fail 6 total. So that's 3 models dead. We're going to go 1, 2, and we'll keep the leader around 3. Shooting the unit of Plague Marines now. Where's the shooting going?
So the sergeant and the first blight launcher here are going to be shooting into the ranger squad.
Okay.
And the 2 models at the back, so 1 more blight launcher and the bolt gun, they're going to actually try to get this dragoon off the board.
Makes sense. Plasma rapid fire, 2 shots going in. That's 2 hits. Wounding me on 2s. That is 2 wounding hits. I'm looking for that 6-up sweet invuln on the Vanguard, right?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, pass 1, fail 1. 2-shot blight launcher now on 3s. Okay, you miss with 1. Strength 6, so you're wounding on 2. That does wound. AP minus 2. Looking for a 6-up again. No, the beard does not save. So we'll kill him off. The other 2 members of the squad shooting over into the Dragoon now.
So we'll start with the bolter first. We got
Okay.
1 shot, hitting on a 3.
That does hit. Wounding on a 5.
No.
Doesn't wound. Try your luck with the blight launcher now. 2 shots hitting on 3s.
Now these are -1 to hit, right?
Oh, actually, yeah, good point.
So 4s. We got 2 hits there.
Yep, and then wounding on
Strength
4s.
6, 4s again.
No,
Nothing
double
that
3.
time. Malignant Plaguecaster next is going to be shooting throwing, I should say, a blight grenade.
You going for it?
Going for it. D6 shots. We got 5. Hitting
Penalty, right? So you're hitting on 3s normally, goes to 4s? Okay.
Oh, 1. This is going to be huge. Watch it happen. Looking for a 5. Here it comes.
Uh-oh. I'm going to double check the save on him.
Go back.
Scratch that. You would have wounded on a 6 because it's only strength 3. So I continue to live.
1 more time.
The Rhino now. 4 shots of combi bolters into my Vanguard there. You hit me once. You are going to wound me on a 3. Oh, fails to wound. He lives.
That's one heck of a ranger.
He's Vanguard.
He's good at that too.
Charges now. You're going to try to charge in against my Scutarii squad. So I'm going to Overwatch with the little burst pistols. 10 shots on Overwatch, looking for 6s then 6s. Beards. And then Nope. It adds up to 6. What was the charge distance you have to make?
So I'm going to need 9 inches to get within an inch.
Okay, so you got to show a 9.
Oh,
that is an 8.
It's close. But no cigar.
Plague caster going to charge here. Yeah, 10-inch charge is enough.
Wish I had that before.
Mortarion here going to declare a multi-assault into my breachers as well as my unit of Scutari. So let's overwatch. I'm going to start with a couple torsion cannons. Hitting on 6s. There's one beard in there. Strength 8. You're only toughness 7 right now. So I'm going to wound you on a 3. It does wound. -4 to the save, so you're on your 4-up invuln.
I rolled a 1.
Did you?
I did.
Okay, d6 damage. I rolled a 5. You have 5 resilient saves to make here. We made one of them, so he's going to lose 4 more wounds.
And go down to 13.
I feel a little bit better suddenly.
That's so worth it.
Galvanic rifles shooting at you now. Same thing, leave for 6s. There's one beard in the bunch. Strength 4, so I'm wounding on 5s. It does wound. You get your full 3-up armor save. And he passes. He's okay. You want to roll the charge distance for me, sir?
Let's do it.
11. He's definitely in. There's all sorts of in.
All the in that can ever be.
Completing the charge like so. As we go over to combat, you really can't pile in much more because I didn't give you many good options on where to land. So Mortarion gets to swing at some stuff. Over here, ready to swing that Plague Caster. What are you hitting on?
So he's got 3 attacks. He hits on 3s. It's +2 strength and -1 rend.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Miss with 2.
And then you're wounding me on a 4. He fails to wound.
We can't get this guy.
No. He's going to get you. We gotta jump back. Start of combat. Mortarion has his ability go off.
So anybody within 7 inches, I roll a dice for.
Okay.
It's going to still be a 4+, and they suffer D3 mortal wounds.
Gotcha. So let's start off with the unit up there. 4 up. It does. So D3 mortal wounds on them. 3 mortal wounds. I would have killed off him. Then the unit of Rangers. 4 up. No. Okay. Because the big play here could have been if you could have, you wouldn't have done enough. But if you could kill, if you would have killed, or if I only had 3 left, he could have then piled in maybe in a funny way or got a little bit further back here. But didn't work. You've also got the first crawler here on a 4 up. Yes, D3 mortal wounds to him. For 2 brings him down to 9, I believe. Next, you want to do the unit of Electro Priests.
Sure.
4 up.
Miss.
No, okay. And then the other crawler. Yes, D3 mortal wounds to him.
For 2 more.
Okay, so brings him down to 9 as well. Alrighty, so time to divvy up the attacks with Mortarion. Where do you want to swing into?
So the first, what we're going to do is the Reaping Scythe. So what he does is for every one of his attacks, he makes 3 attacks instead.
Okay.
So we're going to split it up, and we'll do 6 attacks against the Destroyer here, the Breacher.
Yep.
And then we'll do the other 12 against the remaining squad. Now what that does is it's -2 armor save, user strength, 1 damage apiece.
Okay, so do you want to start with your 6 swings into the Breacher?
Start with that. So hitting on 2s.
Rerolling misses.
Rolling the 1s.
Okay, so 5 hits total. He's strength more than enough to wound me on 2s.
And a Plague Weapon. So we got 5.
5 wounding hits. And they're 1 damage apiece?
1 damage apiece, -2.
Okay, so I go to a 5-up save because of the Breacher Plate. Whoo! Okay, he's still going to take 3 though. And that is just enough to kill him off. Thought I had rolled lucky. And now for many much swings into the poor Rangers here. So how many total is this going to be?
12.
Ooh, no. Those 12 swings, scoop them up. You're going to hit me on 2s. Rerolling 1s. You got 1 to reroll.
I got a 2. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. You're going to wound me on 2s. Because you're strength a bajillion. Plague Weapon for the reroll. That's 12 wounding hits. Ready for all the 6-up invulns? Nothing but beards! I rolled 3, that was pretty good, but that's still the unit dead. And consolidating in, we measured it up. I managed to place smart enough that you weren't able to consolidate in. So I can still light you up at least.
Big time.
Over here now, I'm ready to swing at you. Now I know some folks might point at the fact that you didn't pile in. So I could technically consolidate in such a way to get closer and maybe grab objective 1. We're out of range for it, we already checked that out, so it doesn't actually make a difference. I will go ahead and pile in just to there, just to help him get a little bit closer to these jerks, if I can kill this Plaguecaster off. Hitting you on 3s, but I'm really looking for 6s. Beards? Nope, I hit once though. Why are you so bad at this? Strength, I think I'm strength. Oh no, your toughness 5 anyways, right? So I'm wounding on 3 no matter what. It does wound, -1 AP. So you go to a 4-up save.
I'm going to use a beard dice for this.
Don't you do it. No! Okay, so he's safe. The 2 morale tests I owe you. On leadership 7 here, I lost 3. So on a 5 or 6, somebody flees. With a 3, they're safe. And over there, what did I lose this turn? I think I only lost 2 guys. So on a 6, the captain will flee. I promoted him to a captain because he didn't fly. He's actually... Oh, I can't remember the name of them. He's a princeps. At the end here, you're going to score objective number 16. Sorry, tactical objective number 16. You killed at least 7 models. You actually killed 13, so you don't get the 2 points. So you'll score that. You go up to like 10 points. And I don't think you're getting any of the rest of these guys here.
No, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to discard objective 2.
You don't want defend objective 5 because that's the one in my zone.
Oh, where's
actually
2's
no.
also in yours as well, and it's surrounded by
gotcha.
crawlers. So
Yeah.
either or is fine.
This will bring us over to turn 3 AdMech. Let's see if I can get some revenge. Oh, actually, sorry, no, I do get to score defend objective 6.
Yes.
Go back a second here. That wasn't actually objective 2. That was the resilience saves. So probably pitch 5. There you go. Because you're going to make some resilience saves this turn. And I'm a little bit more on the board. It's only 10-3 now. As we move on to my 3rd turn. Well, let's look at my movement phase. I don't know if that much is actually going to technically move because I need to kill a Mortarion. Actually, the unit of priests is going to move up. Moving up like that. I think both the crawlers maybe move back a little bit. Yeah, because he's going to explode when I kill him. If I kill him. Hopefully I kill him. So yeah, the crawlers are both going to move back a bit. He'll go right there. He can come over this way. He can go over this way. These guys are going to move over a little bit, just like so, allowing me to go here, and he'll come back a bit. I think that probably will be that. I need to kill Mortarion this turn. That's the entire turn. Let's come over this way now and see what I can do. Gonna go ahead and move the Skitari Vanguard Princeps up here. Next up, the unit of Infiltrator is going to move up to those Plague Marines. Looking at my options too, I will take the Crawler. Or the Strider. And, no, you know what? I'm staying in combat. Whatever. I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with this thing, so these guys are going up this way instead. And I do believe that is my movement. Let's go over to shooting.
Save.
Sorry, I actually need to do some repairs. Starting, he's going to try to repair himself, D3. He gets a wound back, so he's at 2 wounds remaining now. Good job, little buddy. He's going to be going for a repair here. And 1 wound back, so I'm up to 10. Okay. Same thing here. Repair. 1 wound back. But I get to reroll because of the Autocatochaos, my relic. Instead, it's 2 wounds back, so he's up to fresh. Neutron laser. Mortarion. D3 shots. Only going to get 1 shot at him. Womp womp. Hitting on 3 rerolling 1s, because you didn't get your spell off. Rerolling 1s for the Tech Priest. That does hit. Strength 10, so I'm going to wound you on 3. It does wound. You get your 4-up invuln.
I'm switching up dice to try to get better saves.
Don't you do it. No!
Yeah!
Oh, no, I got the stubber. Okay, go get him stubber. On 3s. Still missing 2 of those. This is going poorly. I'm looking for a 5 to wound. It does wound. You get your full 3 up save.
That's the one that goes
Fail
through.
it. And 5 up to ignore.
Nothing.
No help. So he's down to how many wounds?
12 left.
Get him second neutron laser. D3 shots with this one. Okay, 2 shots. I'm going to hit you on 3s, rolling 1s. 2 hits. I'm getting a little excited, folks. 3s to wound you. No, there's a 1 in there, but that's okay. That happens. 4 up invuln. No, he passed it. Uh-oh. This crawler. Shoot him. Starting off with the rocket. This is going to hit you, sorry, the missile launcher. This will hit you on 2. It does hit. Wound you on a 4. It wounds. 4 up invuln. No. D6 damage. For 2. 5 ups to ignore. Ooh,
Oh, come on.
Start that tally, man. You need to make 7 this time. Now for the Gatling rocket launcher on 2s, because you fly. These are going to wound on 5s. No. Let's try the autocannon. Autocannon hitting on 2s. Everything hits. I'm going to wound you on 4s. Everything wounds. Only -1 to your save, so you're still on the 4 up. Okay, you're going to fail 2. They are 2 damage apiece. So you got resiliences on 5s. Passing 1, failing 3, brings them down to 9 wounds left. And your tally goes up by 1. Let's start with the plasma cannons here, taking shots into you. Do I want to bother overcharging or using the stratagem? Volkite blaster here. Heavy 3, normally hitting on 2s, but I did move with a heavy weapon. So I'm hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s against Mortarion. Reroll the 1/1. Turns them all into hits. These are going to wound on 5s. 6s cause mortal wound in addition. Show me beards. Nope. 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 Here's what we're going to do. This whole squad, I will use this stratagem, the plasma specialist, and I'm going to overcharge at you. Let's do this.
So this is...
This is 3d6 shots to start off. How many shots with the plasma culverins? Okay, 13.
Okay.
Technically, I should have allocated these out. Does it really matter to you who's taking what shots?
No.
Okay, so we'll say 6, 3, and 4. Because that's how I put the dice over when I scooted them over. So the first one, I'm going to get 6 shots. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. Please do something. Okay, re-rolling the 1. To a 6. Turns it into 4 hits. So I'm at 4. I'm going to move down the line. So let's do his 3 shots. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling 1s.
There it
Nope.
is.
So that's going to be a dead model.
Does he get his shots, though?
He still gets to resolve the shots.
So 2 more?
2 more. And now with the last guy there, the 4 shots on 4s. Nope. 2 more hits, though.
9.
Now, I get +1 to wound and +1 damage. I'm strength 8 compared to your toughness 7. And so I'm wounding on 3s, then +1, so I'm wounding you on 2s. Go get them. Everything
Thank
wounds.
goodness for that. Resilient.
No, you get your 4 up invulns first.
4 up invulns.
Ooh, making all but 2. Okay. They are worth 3 damage apiece, though. So your resiliences on 5s.
1 more.
Okay, so you make 1, but you're going to take 5 more damage.
And he goes down to 4.
Not terrible. Now, the 2 shots with the phosphor blasters into him. I'm going to hit you, same thing on 4s, you're rolling 1s. Reroll the 1. Still a miss. Strength 5, so I'm just going to be wounding you on 5. That is a wounding hit. -1 AP, so you're back to your 4 up. Fail it. 5 up to ignore, only 1 damage. He makes it. So add 1 to the tally again. This squad will not overcharge, but they will put shots at him. Starting with the Phosphor Blasters. This is just 3 shots hitting you on 4s. Okay, there's 2 hits, wounding on 5s. No wounding hits. Let's fire 3d6 plasma shots at him. That is going to be a grand total of 10 shots. These are going to hit you on 4s. Solid amount of hits. These are going to wound you on 4s. I got 3 wounding hits in the bunch. Perfectly average. Let's see what you got with your 4-up invuln. You're not allowed to roll those anymore.
Okay.
No, of course you are.
3 damage?
Nope, just single damage. And then a 5 up to ignore. And he doesn't. It brings him down to 3 wounds left. Okay.
Come on, Mortarion.
Do I shoot the twin last cannons, or do I have faith that the priests will be able to do this?
You haven't shot the plasmas yet.
No, that was the plasmas.
That was just the plasma.
Yeah, that was the plasmas.
Oh, because they weren't overcharged.
Yeah,
which is why
right.
they were only 1 damage a pop.
Exactly.
Okay.
So twin last cannon could shoot that rhino. You know what? I'm going to play risky. Because I need to play risky at this point to try to make up for lost ground. Twin last cannon. Into your rhino. Hitting on 3s. Okay, we got 1 hit. Wounding the rhino on a 3. It wounds. 6 up to save against the last cannon. No. D6 damage at that rhino.
Got 5 left.
1 in 3 chance I kill him. Or I do a wound. He's down to 4.
Do you want to use a command point? I think you have 2 left.
I got 2 left, so it would cost me that. Nope. I'll keep it for another plasma specialist or something like that.
All right.
Move over here. Radium carbine into those Marines. I hit once. I'm going to wound you on a 5. Nope, I didn't wound. He didn't want to do anything anyways. Stub carbines. Bang, bang. Stub carbines! Hitting on 3s into those Marines. These guys are absolute crack shots. I hit with all of them.
Come on. Attaboy.
Now I'm going to have to wound on 5s. There are a grand total of 4 wounding hits in there. You get your full 3-up save, sir. Failed 2. 2 resilient chances. Failing both.
That was in this spot?
Yes, that is.
So do 1 against there. And you know what? We'll take the Power Fist.
Now let's do the macro stabbers? No, flechette blasters. Hitting on 3s. These guys aren't quite as good as shots, but they're still pretty darn good. I am looking to wound you on 5s again. There are a grand total of 3 wounding hits you're going to have to save against on your 3-up. Yeah. Passed them all. Charge time. The priests are charging against Mortarion. You want to roll Overwatch with the pistol?
I'm going to use Phosphex bombs this time.
Oh, okay. How many shots is that?
2d6.
Ooh, nasty. Okay, for 4. Not that many. You're still hitting on 6s, I assume?
Yes.
Okay.
Doesn't do nothing.
1. Okay, charge distance for my guys will be 6 inches. Good enough.
Lots.
The priests are in. 6s to cause mortal wounds because I charged you.
You got 2.
Okay. You get your 5-up resiliences. Failing both. He's at 1 wound left.
I can't buy a save.
Oh, I'm shaking. We're close. I will also opt to charge the infiltrators into your unit of Plague Marines there.
Sound.
Light launchers on 6s.
Nothing.
Okay. Charge distance for my infiltrators there shall be 11 inches. Yeah, they're in. Completing my charges like so. Not close enough for the Demon Prince to be able to heroically intervene. You know what? Let's do the fight with all the marbles over here. I need this to work. So I'm going to get 16 attacks. Alright, boys, let's get ready to swing. Hitting on 3s. Okay, I'll pull up the 1s and 2s. There was a good chunk of them in there. Okay, these are strength 6. I'm wounding on 5s. 6s cause mortal wounds instead. There's 1 single 6 and 1 single 5. So, D3 mortal wounds. We'll start with that one. 3 mortal wounds. You got 5 ups to save this, man.
I believe I can fly.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Oh!
So close. Oh, man.
My heart hurts.
That was almost the closest thing ever.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so Mortarion goes down. He blows up on a 4-up. He does. How many mortal wounds is that?
I think it's D3. Let's just have a quick check. D3 mortal wounds, unless you're Nurgle.
Okay, so D3 mortal wounds to the unit. 1, which I get to ignore on a 5, because these guys are awesome. And Beard!
Beard for the win.
And that is a Warlord kill.
Pew.
So Super Kill Squad will consolidate up the board toward that Rhino. Just like that. Next up, it's going to be the Infiltrators way over here. I know I forgot. I reroll wound rolls of 1, actually, so I would have had some rerolls out of that, but it didn't matter. Mortarion died anyways.
My one question to you is...
Yes.
Because I got two disgustingly resilience.
They count.
Even though they died, he still counts?
It
Perfect.
does for that objective. So you will be getting another objective on my turn. Nothing I can do about it. Let's swing into these Marines here, hitting on 3s with some power swords. Good job, boys.
Nicely done.
Good job. I'm going to wound on 5s, re-rolling 1s. Okay, that's a fail. The 1s here. That's me 1 more. So there is a grand total of 5 saves you're going to have to make. They are 6-up saves because the -3 from power swords. Yeah, right there's good. Passed 1, and you get 4 chances of being resilient. You passed 1, but still they are going to go down. And I will consolidate them. Moving them to right there. Next up here, this last combat, I'll choose to have my Dragoon swing. I'm going to spend my last 2 command points to give him +2 to hit, essentially. So, actually, see, I might have messed up earlier with the tasers. Because, yeah, he's got the data tether. So that means I'm going to hit you on 2s, and I'm going to Tesla you on 4s.
Double attacks?
Yep. So, from Hell's Heart, I stab at the...
Jeez.
Kill him.
Poetic.
I'm trying my best here. Come on, just kill him! So those are hits, and actually this counts as a grand total of 3 hits.
So
Toughness 5, so I wound you on 3s. Okay, I reroll wound rolls of 1 because I'm finally remembering what forge rolled I am. It's still a 1, didn't matter.
perfect time to remember.
Exactly! -1 to your save. So you are on a 4-up save now, sir. Failed 2. Let me check the damage. Yeah, they are 2 damage apiece, so 5 ups to ignore. No! I got him! Boop, boop. Totally worth it. And I will move him 3 inches closer towards that Demon Prince. End of the turn for me. Finally, you know what? That was a pretty good turn. I've been hanging in there, and I've done some good damage. I'm feeling pretty confident now, so I need to see what I score for objectives. Look at my objectives. I'm going to get secure objective 1. I'm going to hold on to defend objective 1 because there's the chance I can get it. It's worth 2 points. It's pretty juicy. And Kingslayer's worth D3 for Mortarion. Okay, it's worth 2. So right now I'm looking at, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 for killing Mortarion. 10 to 6 right now. And that will bring us over to as a turn 4 for the Death Guard. Lots of death and destruction here. We got to go on to you drawing a card. What objective? Oh yeah, you no, you scored this one.
No,
this was the.
this is the one where I get the disgusting resilience.
Yeah, so you did score that one. So you're at 11 then, and then you get 1 more card because you get to drop to 3. Big Game Hunter going to kill one of my 10 wound or more models. Over to the Death Guard turn. I'll give you a quick little sweep of the battlefield to show you what's going on. There's not much left here except for I still got a decent gun line, but you got a lot of line of sight blocking terrain, so I got some ground to make up. You're going to start your turn off, Tim, by, you said you're going to disembark both squads?
Disembarking both.
After the disembark and move, the first squad hopping out right there. They're both identical squads, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other squad jumping into the ruins there. Next up, this Rhino's just going to tuck in against the wall here. Next up, we're going to move over here. The drone. It's a bloat drone, right?
A fetid bloat drone at that.
That's too much for me. He's going to advance, so 10 plus another 3 for a 13-inch move. Next up, the Demon Prince will walk up to there, making the Dragoon the closest model. Over to the psychic phase, you get one spell to cast, and you said you want it to be smite.
Can do smite, try to get rid of this dragoon finally.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
Just barely. So the dragoon will take his one mortal wound. He will die. And does he blow up on a 6? No, he does not. And down he finally goes.
That only took me 4 turns.
Next thing happening is the infiltrators are going to get shot. Which one do you want to start shooting with?
What we're going to do is we'll start with the plasma gun.
Okay, so plasma gun from the squad here.
So we've got 1 plasma gunner, and then we've got a plasma gun on the sergeant, and they're in rapid fire, so that'll be 4 total shots.
Okay. On 3s. Getting, 3 hits. And you are going to wound me on 2s. 2 wounding hits. I go to my 6-up invuln. Pass 1, fail 1, so 1 damage to one of them. Next we have 6 bolt gun shots going in. Hitting on 3s. Everything hits, wounding me on 3s. And okay, so we have 4 wounding hits total. I am looking for my 4-up save. Okay.
So 1 wounded and
yes.
1 goes down.
So boop and boop. Next up, this unit of 5 going to put shots over into the infiltrators as well. What would you like to start with?
Well, we're going to have 3 bolt guns, so we'll start with that.
Okay.
2 hits.
Pretty good. Wounding me on 3s.
For 2 wounds.
Uh-oh. I still get my 4-up save. Pass 1, fail 1, so 1 more is wounded down.
And then we'll have
2 plasma guns, not overcharged, on 3s. Okay, and then wounding on 2s. 2 wounding hits. I'm on my 6-up invuln. Fail both. So he will be wounded. He will be dead. Next, the Rhino's going to put 4 shots over there. What's he hitting on now?
let's see. It's probably going to be 4s.
Yeah, actually, without damage.
It is 4s.
Okay, yeah. 2 hits. Wounding me on 3s. 1 wounding hit. I get a 50-50 to live. 4-up save. And he's finally dead.
It's a very strong unit to be able to make it all the way across the board.
The little 5-man unit that just ran at you.
They did so well. They did so well.
Next will be up the bloat drone.
2d6.
Auto hits.
For 8.
Nasty. And these are strong enough to wound me on 2s.
And we got a plague weapon. So
Yes,
we'll reroll
with a
our
reroll.
miss. And we've got 3, 6, 8 total wins.
Now it's -1 to my save.
-1 to your save.
I'm going to roll your lucky dice and see.
Let's see what happens.
5 ups. Oh, it's still enough to kill him off, but just barely.
Literally 4 wounds total.
Down they go. Now declaring charges, the prince is going into these guys. So,
Do you want to do Overwatch?
yeah, I gotta do the Overwatch. I got the dice here. 6s, nothing. Charge distance, you're in. 10-inch charge. In you go. Hugging right into there. That was the last charge?
That's it. Actually, I'm going to accept my mistake.
Yes, that is the last charge. Realizing you got a little far away from objective 4 there. But you still got a good lead on me.
It happens.
Demon Prince ready to swing. You are going to have a grand total of 7 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s.
Rerolling 1s, so your 3 misses there. Big bad reroll. Turns them all into hits. You should be strong enough. You're at least strength 6.
7.
Okay, yep, you're winning on 2s. Ooh,
No plague weapon.
No plague weapon. What's the penalty to my save? It's at least -2. Okay, yeah. So I'm on 6 ups. I passed 1, but that is enough that the unit is just paced. So I will get rid of these. You can consolidate, but you have to come closer to me if you want to.
I'm going to stay right behind that giant rock. Hurt.
This is the board state at the end of the turn. I need to make this turn count. This was your turn 4, correct?
Correct.
Let's go over and see what you score for points. You will get secure objective 1, and I believe that is it.
That's everything.
Okay. So that puts you to, what, like 12 points?
12 points now.
Now, do you want to discard Big Game Hunter, defend objective 4?
I'm going to get rid of Big Game because I don't think I'm going to be able to take care of one of those Doom Crawlers.
Yeah. Over to my turn here. I got 3 total cards. Defend objective 1 I had to get rid of, but you know what? It really forced you to deal with that, so maybe it wasn't the worst play in the world. We are going to get Psychological Warfare. You got to fail in morale. That's not going to happen. And then defend objective 5. I can definitely do that. Correction, we tabulated up. You were at how many points total?
I'm at 11.
Okay. So, let's see what I can do in this turn 4. I need to kill so much stuff. We're going to start with having these priests walk up the board. Up they go to there. Next up, he can... he's going to have to defend objective 5. He'll hang out there. No, maybe I should move him. Oh, conundrums. Conundrums, many conundrums. Both of these guys have to move to make some space for the crawler. Moving like so. The crawlers here will sound the advance, start heading up the board. Crawlers up to there. Moving the battle line like this. These guys are just gonna, I don't know, run up behind. And I think that's all my movement. We gotta get right over to shooting. We're gonna start with this unit here, firing plasma at those Marines there.
Whoa.
3d6 plasma shots. What the heck? I'm gonna overcharge them, because why not? I want these guys dead. 3d6 shots. 1, a 4, and a 6. I forgot to roll individually here. You can put them wherever you want.
I don't care.
Okay, fine. Nah, nah, and nah.
Well, it doesn't make any difference, does it?
Well, I mean, technically, because am more likely to kill whichever one has 6, because I'm overcharging.
Oh, okay. I still don't care.
Start off with the 6. I'm hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s because of the close by tech priest. Reroll my 1/1. It's still 1.
How does that even
That always happens. So he's down, but we got 2 hits out of him so far.
Yeah.
Next, we'll do the one that generated 4 shots. Okay, reroll both the 1s. He doesn't have a hit yet. Okay, so he gets 1 hit and doesn't kill himself. And then the one that generated the 1 on 4. Okay, so how many is that total?
Total of 4.
4 hits on your unit. You are T5, so I'm still wounding on 3s. For 2 wounding hits, totally worth killing a servitor.
Absolutely.
You get your 6 up saves. Fail them both, and then the first resilience, you're gonna have to roll 2 on that because it's 2 damage.
Okay.
Because of plasma. So he still dies. And then the next one still dies. So that's 2 of them good. Next up, neutron laser is just barely able to see the rhino, so let's shoot him. D3 shots with the neutron laser for 1 shot.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna hit you on a 3. It hits. It will wound you on a 3. It does wound you. No save.
How much damage?
D6 for 1, but I do a minimum of 3, so he's at 1 wound left.
You deserve it. You deserve
Can't
it.
kill him.
It's the most resilient rhinos ever.
Stupid Death Guard rhinos. Well, I got the stubber.
Did Mortarion.
Yeah, the stubber did wound Mortarion, so yeah, it can kill a rhino, no problem. 3s. It hit twice. Wounding on 5s. Oh, double beards! 2 wounds! Die, rhino! You get your 3 up save. No! So close, but so far.
Imagine.
Let's shoot plasma at him, I guess.
3d6 plasma shot or 2d6
Yeah,
plasma
2d6
shots?
plasmas.
Seems legit.
No overcharge. No overfrain. I get 6 shots total. Hitting on 4s. Okay, so I got 2 hits. Strength 7, so I'm going to wound you on 3s. I got 1 wound. You get a 6 up save. And don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh! He could blow up and maybe kill something on a 6. No. Alright. Oh, sorry, I forgot to heal him up too.
Mm-hmm.
He's back up to being healthy. Oh, actually, yeah, D3 on him. Thank you. It won. He's at 3. He's almost recovered from that awesome plasma shot earlier. D3 shots with neutron laser into those Marines because I want them off my board. How many shots? 3.
This is the most overkill ever.
No, I've shot these at guardsmen before.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna hit on 3s, rolling 1s because of the tech priest. Reroll 1. It does. And I'm going to wound you on 2s because of strength 10. Alright, so they all wound. We're going to have roll damage separately and see how much damage each one does.
Perfect.
How many resiliences you're going to have to make. The first shot does 5 damage. 5 ups.
I made 4 of them. I made 4.
That's terrifying. So 1 model goes down. The next one is worth 6. 6 5 ups. Made 2, it's still pretty good. I feel like the count.
Yes.
The next one is 4.
This is even
4 or
manageable.
5 up.
This is manageable. No. So they got the squad.
Down they go. Now shooting. It is opened up so he can shoot at the Demon Prince. Yeah, let's try to kill the Demon Prince. Twin Cognus Las Cannon into that jerk. I'm going to hit you on 3s. Okay, I got 1 hit. I don't think I'm close enough for the reroll. Nope, misplay on my part. I should have got closer for that reroll. I'm still going to wound you on a 3. It does wound. -3 to his save, so he goes to the 5 up.
5 up demon.
No.
That's much.
How much damage does it do? 4. You ignore these on 5s on him?
5 plus.
Okay.
2 go through.
And so he's at, what, 6 wounds left?
Something like that.
Now let's have this Doom Crawler put shots into him with the Icarus Array. Start off with a missile launcher. I'm going to hit you on 4s because you don't fly. Rerolling 1s. Beard. It's strength 7, and he's T6.
He is T6.
Wound you on a 3. It does wound. -2 to your save, so you're on a 4 up. He's fine. Sorry guys, it is -3, so the 4 did not succeed. D6 damage. For 4. You get to ignore these on 5s.
Correct, sir. Not a 1. Down to 2.
Okay, this might get him. Try the auto cannon at him, hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s because of the Tech Priest. Okay, still a miss. Strength 7, so these are still going to wound on 3s. 3 wounding hits, so you're on a 3 up save because it's only -1. Oh, he's fine. Let's try the Gatling rocket launcher at him. 5 shots this time, hitting you on 4s. Only 2 hits. Technically, it's enough. These are only strength 6, so they're going to wound on 4s. Double 1s. He's safe. And that's all the shooting I have left in my army. Let's see if there's any charges worth declaring. I don't think there is. No, these guys are going to have to keep moving up the board. So I do think that is the end of my turn. Let's see what I get for points. Not scoring anything, but I will ditch psychological warfare because that's not going to happen, I don't think. The board state, the firing line is still in good shape, but now it's a matter of trying to clean up. I have got Plague Marines here. I've got a perfectly healthy Bloat Drone, and then a mostly dead Demon Prince. Turn 5, potentially the last turn for the Death Guard. Supremacy. You need to control any 3 objective markers at the end of your turn.
All right.
Over here, the Bloat Drone's running away.
He's going to advance.
Might as well get him a little further. Yep.
He's done like a total of 6 inches of advancing today. But 11 gets him on top of it.
Demon Prince is going to move so he's exactly 3 inches away from center. And then these guys, they're going to go for objective 4, right?
No, they're actually going to go this way.
Lame. Back to objective 3 they go?
Yeah.
Advance them or no?
You know what? I am going to advance them because I just want them as far away from you as humanly possible. I don't care about shooting you.
Yeah, it's fair.
Perfect. 10 inches.
Run away! And after looking at everything, I think that's it. I tried to find any single angle where he could see, originally you said he couldn't see to smite, and I said he's got to be able to, but no. He's just hiding behind a rock. So,
if you can't see me, that's good too, though.
That is a true fact. So that is the end of your turn. You are going to get Supremacy for D3. And no defend objective 4 because I'm chasing you down.
Need the 5 or 6 here.
Okay, big roll. It's worth 2.
I'll take it.
So that puts you to what, 11?
That puts me to 13.
Oh, 13, sorry. Yeah, no. You're right. Okay. Here, we'll use this to keep track because I keep just spouting out random wrong numbers.
Perfect. Discard it.
Discard defend objective 4. Alright. And on your turn, I also scored defend objective 5. Bringing me up to, I think I'm at 8 points now. Right over to my turn. We got defend objective 1 and defend objective 4. Darn, I can only get on one of them. Not what I wanted, but hey, I'm going to have to make a choice either way here. It's probably I'm just going to go up and grab objective 4 from you. I will go ahead and take these guys and advance them. So 6 plus another 1 for a 7-inch move. Yay! Moving them to right there. Next, I'm going to have to go back here and try to move everything in such a way that I'll be able to see, I don't know, your demon prints and everything else. Let's go ahead and move the Doom Crawlers up into some better shooting positions.
This room is so loud.
Moving up like that. Can you guys hear the train in the back? Because we can hear it. Poor Tim jumped a little.
I got a little scared. Thought there was a train in here.
Okay, let's continue with this. The whole side of the board over here is going to move up and get into positions to shoot through the windows. And now moving these guys, let's advance them. Yeah, why not? Boss man, go! An extra inch. Engines here. Extra 4 inches.
Yeah!
And moving everybody else up like so. At this point, I mean, I'm never going to catch the bloat drone. You got too much stuff to hide behind, so I'm not going to bother trying to do anything with that. I'm just going to yell bang bang and try to kill your stuff. Let's get over to my shooting here. Let's start with the 2 plasma culverins. Or culverins, that's them. Into your unit of Plague Marines here. 2d6 shots at them. Through the windows. We're going to get 7 shots, perfectly average. These shots going into you. I'm going to be hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Reroll my 1 miss. Okay, I still missed 1. Ah! That's the key, is you got to shoot through windows to be able to see stuff. I'm going to wound you on 3s. Oh, they didn't wound so hot.
Wow!
Only 2 wounding hits over on those Plague Marines. You're going to start off with 6 up armor saves. Fail them both. Start up with 5 up to ignore wounds. A 6 and a 2, you're going to lose 1 of them. Let's go for some hopeful overkill. I'm going to shoot a neutron laser at him. D3 shots. For 1. I'm going to hit you on a 3, rerolling 1s. It hits. Wound you on a 2. It definitely wounds. You don't get a save. How much damage is it worth? 2, which goes to 3 anyways because it's a neutron laser. 5 ups. No, 1 guy goes down.
Can you take that guy?
This guy or this guy?
That guy right there. Yeah.
Next up, let's go. Actually, this neutron laser can only see those Marines, so I might as well shoot it at them. D3 shots for 3. These are going to hit you on 3s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. No, still a miss.
1 will live!
He might run.
He could.
Okay, I'm going to wound you on 2s. That's 2 wounding hits. The first one, you need to make 6 saves of 5 up.
Well, there's 4.
Yep,
Perfect.
he's dead. And then the second one, we'll have to do 4.
Perfect. There's 4 more.
He's dead.
All right. 2.
Leaves the Sarge. Let's keep the momentum going. We're going to go Icarus Array into the Demon Prince. I can kind of see his head and his shoulder a little bit there. And that's enough to shoot at. We're going to start with the missile launcher. Hitting on 4, rerolling 1. Rerolling 1. Nope, still a miss. Let's go the Gatling rocket launcher next. These are going to hit you on 4s. Okay, no rerolls. And strength 6, so I will wound you on 4s. 2 wounding hits. Minus 2 to your save. So you're on the 4 ups.
1 and 1.
Okay, only 1 damage, so 5 up to ignore. No, he's at 1 wound left.
Can't buy a bloody save today.
Let's see if autocannons can get him. 4 shots on 4s. 2 hits. Autocannon, so I get to wound you on 3s. No, 1 and a 2. I'm gonna have to put the last cannons into him. Twin Cogna's last cannon shooting over at you. Hitting on 3s. That's 2
There it
hits.
is. There it
Wound
is.
on 3s. Only 1 wounding hit.
5 up demon save.
Yes, sir.
Oh, so close.
D6 damage. It's 3 damage. Ignoring on 5s.
Nope.
No, down he goes. I think that's my turn. I don't get to score anything because I have defend objectives. So we need to roll now to see if we're going to continue on. Now, usually there's an order you got to do this in, but do you want to do the honors? The game will continue on a 3 up.
On a 3 plus.
3 plus, sir.
Here comes 1 or 2.
There's the 1! Woo! So looking at the points, I'm only got about 8 points right now to your
13 total.
13. So that is definitely a Death Guard victory. Awkward left-handed handshake as I destroy the wall behind me.
Perfect.
Awesome game. We're going to set the camera up, do a little post-game chat. Time for a little post-game chat here. So, Death Guard victory.
Death Guard victory, 13-10, I think it was.
I think, yeah, it was 8 or 10 at the end there. I think it was actually 8 at the end. The game needed to continue on another turn for me to get one of those defend objective cards.
Right. Oh, because you had to go over from 4 to 1.
Yeah. Well, even the 4 that I was holding, like I held it on my turn for 1, but then I had to hold it on your turn
Again,
for the defend.
other half. Right.
So, good game. I'm fairly happy with my performance. But what do you think, Tim? How many games have you played in this edition?
Honestly, maybe 10 to 12 at most.
Okay,
Not a ton. So still learning a few things. So I mean, I got a couple errors there, but I mean, who doesn't when you're playing Warhammer, right? It's just kind of a part of the learning process.
Exactly.
I think Josh took it a little easy on me at the beginning. I'm new. I've never been into MiniWarGaming, so I think he wanted to go a little bit lighter just in that first turn. But it didn't work out too well for him because I got like 6 points on turn 1. So
yeah, I mean, you had the perfect pull.
Yeah, I really did.
That, in retrospect, was kind of a big deal.
Yeah, and for viewers at home, I've never played Maelstrom, so I've never used these cards before. So to flip over pretty much 4 to 5 guaranteed points was kind of a slap in the face to Josh, which I'm sorry for.
No, don't be sorry about it. That's the game, my friend. It just means I had to work harder. And, after that first turn, I think I kind of realized it's going to have to, I'm going to try for objectives depending on my pulls. But after seeing my pulls turn 1, I knew that I had to just do my best to table you.
Yeah, for me, before we started playing, you had mentioned that it's kind of a quick runoff because you're getting a lot of cards at the beginning. So you got to get the points right as fast as you can. So from there, when I got the first couple decent turns, it was just about getting the models into positions to hide from the big guns, like Mortarion hiding behind the rock as much as he could.
Which was perfect for him.
Very nice. Good thing those wings, were just short enough to hide underneath the big tall rock, which was great.
And the other thing too, I mean, like your Plaguecaster sitting on top of the rock out in the open, you had a squad slightly closer on, I think it was turn 2.
Yes.
But I couldn't see the squad to shoot it, so I couldn't shoot with... I think my turn 2 shooting, I hardly shot anything.
There wasn't much to shoot. Like, you
didn't
killed what you
options.
shot at, but there was a lot of line of sight blockers on this board, and I just tried to use them to the best of my ability. Because I was playing an elite army, so I needed to be as smart as I could with my movement.
Now, Mortarion, this is the first time I've played against him. He is terrifying.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, the nature of 8th edition is big guns are going to kill big things regardless. Yep. But being able to kind of use a couple line of sight blockers, get in there, he just absolutely annihilated a couple units. So happy with how he performed. I think he's expensive. The 470 points is a lot because you can kill things. But if you're able to get him up there, using that one spell that kept the toughness high, very difficult.
Yeah, actually, because the turn that I shot him down, you didn't have either buff up. You failed both of them, right?
Failed both of those spells. So
okay, so that was lucky for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, now you haven't played against much AdMech, if any at all, right?
No, this is the first time against AdMech. I knew what to expect in terms of shots. I've seen them being played before, so I knew there was going to be a lot of high-strength guns. I know Call. I'm happy that I didn't have to play him because he's a beast. And I didn't have to face any robots, so I got quite lucky.
Oh, I told you I wasn't we talked about it a little bit, and I said I still want to play through some of the other Forge Worlds I haven't played, and Ryza is one that I hadn't played yet. So I figured, what the hey, this is a good opportunity for me to try it out a little bit. The Plasma Specialist thing is cool.
It was.
There's a lot of potential with them. But unfortunately, Heavy Grav is still my weapon of choice.
Yeah, that's fair. The thing with Plasma, too, is because they're getting D6 shots, getting a high roll is almost a double-edged sword. You're going to put out a bunch of damage, potentially, but it also exponentially increases the chance that you're going to lose the model.
Exactly. So that's kind of my tricky bit there, where you got to be pretty careful with how you do that. But, I mean, the turn that... I think the one turn I overcharged... it made sense because I needed to damage Warhammer.
It did.
Just, it
it's
had
sacrifice
to
you take, right?
Exactly. I was. It went from me wounding on 3s to wounding on 2s because I used the stratagem to go along with it. So it just made sense. Was there any big kind of turning points at all for you, other than the first turn good pull? Was there anything in game that was huge for you?
I would think it was fairly consistent throughout the entire match. Seeing the crawler guys, the doom crawlers, those were eye opening for the amount of damage that they could do. That was cool. Like the turn one. I mean, I would say the bottom half of turn one was the big one when you just absolutely lit up the land raid.
I was gonna say, yeah, that was kind of a big one for me too. Because what did I do? I think 13 wounds with one neutron laser to it.
One model, 13 wounds later, and my my land raider suddenly became a rhino.
Yep.
Paper tank.
So yeah, it's definitely, that's why, folks, neutron lasers are the way to go. I know some people have tried to talk me into doing heavy phosphor on them or conversion beamers. Neutron lasers are just good and consistent.
Consistency's key, and it was a lot of fun.
Yep. So, Tim, again, thank you so much for coming in to play. I had an absolute blast. Good game.
Myself as well.
Viewers, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you heard me say it once, you heard me say it a million times. If you want to leave any comments, questions, whatever it might be, feel free to do it in the comment section below. I do my best to check the videos for at least a couple days after they go out. Or if you for sure want to reply, don't be shy about emailing me, josh@miniwargaming.com. And I do my best to get back to folks in a timely fashion. Other than that, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Leave some comments, leave some love. Thanks for tuning in. Keep being awesome. And as always, happy wargaming.
Take care, guys.